I know you don't want to speak about the privacy of the dinner and the list, and we
Certainly
don't care
not.
about
What
the
dinner
gossip.
are you referring to, Tom?
Yes.
The one
No
where
idea
you
where
serve the platters with your own hands.
But when you do this, how do you feel as a kid from the United Kingdom that did not grow up with all that advantage to be going through the process you went through?
Well, I had an advantage youth. I came from what the press usually describes as a middle-class family,
Okay, fine.
whatever the hell that means. But
Yeah.
no, it was a wonderful occasion, and then we were absolutely delighted that the first event that they attended on their first trip to New York was in relation to the foundation.
I want to get away from the acclaim, the wall of flashbulbs, the excitement of it and all.
Yes, they certainly did take New York by storm. That's
I've yet to meet someone from the United Kingdom incredibly enthusiastic about the royalty. I'm sure they're out there.
No, I think that's very unfair, actually, Tom.
Okay.
I think if you look at Prince Charles's foundation, for example, it does a tremendous amount of good work, which I think, frankly, to be absolutely frank about it, I don't think he gets sufficient credit for. I think the work that he's done across the country, in conservation, we were talking about conservation as well, which is an area that the Prince's Foundation and Harry's Foundation and Kate's Foundation cover as well. Conservation, youth, veterans. I mean, these are all areas are very, very important, and they don't get enough credit.
Fair. Where will the royalty be in 10 years or 20 years? How do you perceive that migrating?
Well, I think it's well-founded. I think both with the work that Prince Charles does and the work that the younger princes do, and the Duke and Duchess do of Cambridge, I think very well founded. I mean, obviously this is part of building an effort in all these areas, which is highly productive.
But then there's UKIP, is it?
But there's UKIP. Well, I want to say.
No, wait a minute.
But Tom, why work?
UKIP has got nothing to do.
I know, but why work
on
hard? I ask, as a middle-class British kid, unless someday to own a Gramercy Park apartment and be able to serve Kate Middleton as she is wearing a Seraphine maternity coat dress. But we did want to ask you. Let's shift gears for just a second.
The apartment is not cavernous, and it is not cavernous, and it is not vast.
It is not vast. Gramercy Park.
Right,
we did want to shift gears. I want to ask you one quick question, because David Cameron is, in the UK, looking increasingly befuddled as he tries to figure out what UKIP is doing right. What does Nigel Farage of UKIP understand about the UK that David Cameron doesn't get?
Well, you know, we're in a situation where unemployment, if you look at it historically, is at a very high level. If the general level of unemployment in the UK is, let's say, 5, 6 or 7%, youth unemployment is double that. In Spain, it's 20, 25%, youth unemployment 50%. These extreme parties, if you look at Le Pen in France, you look at UKIP in the UK, that take extreme positions, particularly in relation to a subject such as immigration. And in the polling that we do, immigration is either the lead issue or the second biggest issue. And this is something that really people are very worried about and disgruntled about. And therefore, Farage taps into that. He's a rabble-rouser. And he is an extremely effective speaker and is extremely effective debater. And just like you see in France and elsewhere, in Eastern Europe, you see the rise of extreme parties. And this is just an example of it.
Sir Martin, thank you so much.